So look what happens. The woman serves. I'm almost done. I said, the woman, he told her to serve and served me first. And he may have sounded brazen, but the woman trusted God. And the Bible says that every time she poured meal into the bowl, you know, she just thought that was the end. Something miraculous began to happen. Every time she poured the meal in the bowl, says more meal came in the barrel. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? And I can see her say, wait a minute, I'm going to trick this thing here. She tried to do it a little bit faster. And the faster she did it, the more the meal went in the barrel. Should I get some winning? I can imagine she even tried to turn it upside down. And when she set it right back up, meal was still. Ain't God all right? I said, ain't God all right? Well, my brothers and sisters, finally the drought had paralyzed the nation. The prediction of the prophets had come to pass. And Ahab, who had ignored the prophet, had a search party established out trying to find this man of God. And I used to think it was strange while I was living in Buffalo, how people didn't always think much of me until their family member got in trouble or when they were sick or when I left, then everybody loved me. Can I get some witnesses? Y'all hear what I'm saying? Then they want to look for you. When they're in trouble, then they need you, right? Elijah could already solve the problem, but when they get in trouble, then all of a sudden, those folks that couldn't stand you, they love you. Y'all got quiet on that. Eh? And the Bible says that in this meeting of Ahab and Elijah, which was dramatic, a cave dweller meeting the palace dweller, that the king said to the prophet, says, you have been troubling Israel. You have caused us trouble. Elijah looked at him and said, it's not my problem. Because he said, it is not I. But he said, it's your own waywardness, your own reckless administration that is troubling Israel. And the thing is that, and I'm like I said, I'm done. I'm almost done. The problem with so many of us is that we want to blame God for things that we had no business doing in the first place. Did y'all hear what I said? We want to blame God, and then some of us don't even blame God. We want to blame our mama and daddy. Some of us still talking about what grandma and granddaddy did. Some folks still talking about great-granddaddy. You know he had an affair with so-and-so, and because he had an affair, that messed us up. And now they ran down the line, and now here I am acting like this. Or you know that grandpa was an alcoholic, and because he was an alcoholic, it's in my blood. I want to blame. If he hadn't did that, I wouldn't be like I am. You need to stop those lies, because when Jesus came, he broke the curse, and he wanted us to know that we cannot blame anyone but ours. And Elijah says that you cannot blame anyone else. You switch God in the nation, and the lack of rain is not your problem. It may be the end result of the problem, but that's not the problem. The problem is really your religion. You have replaced your religion instead of serving God. Grass is not your problem, but God is the answer to your dilemma. So to prove to you that it is not I, he says to Ahab, gather all the prophets of Baal, about 450, and meet me on the Mount of Carmel with all of Israel. And at that appointed time, Elijah meets them on the mount and begins to explain to them what needs to be done. You know the story. Take 2 bulls and place them on separate altars, and you call on the name of your God, and I'm going to call on the name of my God. And whoever answers and sends down fire will be our God. And can't you see on that day, the prophets of Baal, they cried all day long. Can you see them there saying, Baal, oh Baal, Baal in the morning, Baal in the afternoon, Baal late at night, But nothing seemed to happen. They kept on saying, Baal, oh Baal. Can I get some witnesses here? Baal, oh Baal. But nothing seemed to happen. They began to cut on themselves. And can I get a witness here? And they cried all night long. And I can imagine that Elijah began to laugh at them. Says, here you are calling on Baal all night long. And you're cutting yourself. And obviously he doesn't care enough about you to come and see about you. But when Elijah's turn came, the Bible says that he placed 12 stones around the altar representing God's 12 tribes and built a trench and poured water 3 times in the altar and prayed unto the Lord. Anybody here know that God will hear your prayer? Can I get some witnesses here? I said God will hear your prayer. You can call him in the morning, noonday, and late at night, and God will hear your prayer. You can be on your job, you can be in church, you can be just driving down the streets, you can be riding on the subway, and God will hear your prayer. Can I get a witness? And the Bible says he prayed unto the Lord, and when he prayed, fire fell down. And when the people saw it, they worshiped God and killed the 450 prophets. Do y'all hear me? But you got to understand that when you get victorious, the devil gets angry. Can I get a witness? The devil gets mad. I wish I had a witness, and he desired to take Elijah's life. I wish I had somebody here. You see, the devil does not want to see you prosper, but he wants to kill you. I wish I had a witness. I was praying the other day, and I heard the spirits say to me, said, Jimmie, the devil wants to kill you. He wants to take you out. Can I get a witness? You've been running to the doctors. You've been getting